So I thought about making a video where I talked about weird bad stuff I found on Tubi because it's pretty known for having like weird bootleg stuff alongside some pretty high profile stuff. Like recently they added a bunch of old Cartoon Network shows, so you can watch Courage the Cowardly Dog and Ape vs. Mecha Ape New World Order on the same service. And I know people have already done videos like this, like I didn't even have to look them up, I just know they exist. But mine would have been different because I would have used my magic art powers to draw pictures of what I'm talking about instead of just showing clips. Wow. It was totally to be fun and original and not just to avoid copyright bullshit. Yeah. This is going to be more of like a smaller sort of test run of that kind of thing. So if you do want to see more of like what's coming up in this video, you know, all the standard video support stuff, do that. So first I want to just go over stuff that I didn't want to review because you already know what it is, but I thought it was interesting that they had it on here. Like it's a lot of stuff that you would think would be on like some other kind of service, but it's on this cheap one. So both of Meat Canyon's shows, Monster Lab and Melvin's Macabre, are on here. Some other internet stuff like Cyanide and Happiness and like Flash Gets as a channel has their own spot on here. Not Space King, their actual original series. I mean like 20-minute compilations of their YouTube videos, and that got my hopes up. I was like, oh boy, is fucking racist Mario on Tubi? No, it's not in there. There's no point. The Garden by Butch Hartman is on there. I've kind of had enough talking about his shit for one lifetime. Dilbert Show, Madagascar, Showgirls, the Bob's Burgers movie, but not the show. Same with Jimmy Neutron, the movie's here, but not the show. Where the Wind Blows, that nuclear fallout movie everyone's already talked about endlessly. The Good Family, that's Mike Judge's third show no one cares about. Click and a few other Adam Sandler movies. I think I saw 50 First Dates on there. And they have the Mask animated series, so I just figured, oh man, yeah, of course Son of the Mask is on here. That's like the most Tubi-ass movie you could ever dream of. It's not on here. Morbius is on here. Fred the Movie's here, which means I can show off my used DVD copy I got of it from a video store like 10 years ago. Whoever owned it before me is the one who cut the blonde girl's face out. I wonder why. I guess we'll never know. A lot of those like cheap Canadian cartoons you see on Cartoon Network in like 2007 to 12 are here, like Almost Naked Animals. And I wasted like an hour just seeing what the hell was on here, so that's enough of this. Now let's actually review something. We'll just pick something short to start out with. They have Looney Tunes on here, and therefore Dover Boys is on here. I'm reviewing that, fuck you. I mean, it's not like you've seen it. Now, shut up, you haven't seen it, you dirty fucking liar. Alright, Dover Boys is a 1942 short parodying a book from the goddamn 1890s. There's 3 of the titular Dover Boys, Tom, Dick, and Larry. Even though they're stated to be brothers, they all seem to be in a polyamorous relationship with this girl, Dora Standpipe. And then on top of that, this dude twice their age, Dan Backslide, wants in on that shit too. But he only really wants to marry her to inherit her dad's money when he dies. This isn't in the cartoon, but it's totally true. He's actually Dick from the future, come back in time to prevent himself from contracting leprosy. But he got a little sidetracked. He steals a runabout and no one ever knows. I mean, I didn't know he did that for the longest time. Didn't realize till like last week. He kidnaps Dora, but she kicks his ass. Dover Boys find her and they kick each other's ass. Then they all get cucked. The end. Overall, yeah, it's pretty good. I know it's a pretty basic plot, but it's elevated by having sort of the first incarnation of internet shitpost humor. A lot of weird animation stuff that's purposely meant to look stupid for the funny. It's one of the first cartoons to do smear frames like this. You know this? Like, if you've ever seen like these stuff like that, but not as shitty looking as how I drew it, that's a smear frame. And this short is what popularized it. People in the 40s weren't really ready for it. They were like, oh, God. But people in the 21st century were ready for it. So they were like, look at this. Whoa. So it's famous now, and you already knew all that shit, so this is for nothing. Great. Bye.